And my final question would be also kind of an address to people who are listening and thinking about launching a company, becoming a founder, because, as you mentioned, it's a choice. And I think it might be even be a calling because not every single person could be a founder. Not only like not only physically but mentally as well. It's a choice and it's a calling, I believe. So the question again, we are in a bear market, so this one is specifically harder to address today. And also, we are in what a lot of media believe to be an AI bubble that it's about to burst. And that's why there is this huge stock market kind of bloodness, if you will, along with the crypto markets. I'm not saying that they're related, but I'm not establishing that. But the fundraising, that's my question. How would you recommend to go about that? Actually, both in bull market and in bear market. But this time around, how would you recommend to go about that? Would you recommend just to a good old ICO, bring them back? I'm kidding, hopefully, or institutional investors or VCs, and how should a potential founder go around that if they need funding?
This is the point. If you need funding, it's already a bit too late. If you can raise before you need funding, it's easier to raise in the bull at a higher valuation than it is in the bear market. I, funny enough, raised all our rounds in bear markets. I've never raised in the bull, which sucks. I wish I would have raised in the bull. But I always raised money as I needed it. And so, for example, our Series A required me to talk to 300 VCs. 300. I'm not exaggerating. I had them on a list. So at some point I even stopped listing because I was like done with listing. I exhaust. And one of our investors made a tweet about it and was like, okay, this guy exhausted the market. I spoke to everyone and their mother if they want to invest. That was quite a pain. So if you can raise in the bull market, raise in the bull. But quite often that simply is not a choice. And then you also have to understand that if you have limited resources, this costs you time to market and it costs you aggressiveness. So maybe you raise now at a lower valuation, but it allows you to capture more market share short to midterm, which again allows you to raise higher in a bull market. But then also winning market share fast is so important. So you need to execute faster because it's all about speed of execution, 100%. So you need to be fast as fuck. So that matters way more than the valuation, I would say. And if you need more money for that, raise. Just go out and raise. If you have enough demand so that you can raise, and you are limited by your resources financially, go out and raise. Because A, you can, and B, you need to grow faster, otherwise your competition will.
So to sum up that final thought, first of all, define if you need money in the first place from investors, right? Define if you need it, and then go raise. Just do whatever it takes, or just, what would that be in a very short sentence?
Yeah, so define if you need. And need comes from, I'm actually short on cash because just short on cash. Or I'm short of cash because I can't build what I need despite I'm having enough demand to justify that. So need can come from I need more resources or I need more breadth, essentially. If we need more breadth, you simply need more money. Go out and raise. And then obviously the better position is, hey, I have traction, more than I can handle. I need more resources to handle my demand. And then you should also go out and raise because then it's about winning market share as fast as possible. I would not sit it out. I think that's the sentiment.